Good morning to the Monday morning inspiration for the joy of creation and the magic of art, creativity, and play. I'm Bettina Madini. Good morning to this gorgeous day on planet Earth. So what have you all been creating, and how is the creative process for you flowing? Is it flowing, or are you stuck? And yeah, I'm curious, what are you creating? So, this morning, we are going to talk about expand into the future. And what do I mean with this? And what does this have to do with creation? So here are a couple of questions for you, and please chime in if you have questions or you want to share anything also in the future. So hi everybody in the future who's going to watch this on my YouTube channel. So usually we tend to create for events or for a show or for something. And then also, if you don't have a show scheduled, what are you creating then? What are you creating for? Who are you creating for? And do you then have a sense of nothing is going on, like all these conclusions coming up? So, and then if you have an event scheduled, are you creating for that? And this could also be for non-artists. Are you creating for an event? Are you, cooking the meal for an event? And then do you even ever go beyond that? So what this means is that we actually run from short-term creation to short-term creation. But what if that is only a tiny part of creation? So what if we can actually expand way into the future? So right now I'm going to ask you, what have you been creating, let's say, beyond a year? What have you been creating into 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, or even 100 years into the future? Right now, let's do this exercise. So when you go into your studio, when you go to work, because also your office, even your cubicle is a creation space. What if it is a creation space? If it was a creation space, what would you choose different? What would you bring there? What would you would you have flowers there? Would you have colors there in your cubicle? Okay, so, and you can use this exercise that we are going to do now for anything, all right? Like for creation in general, creation at large. So expand out, relax now, and take a couple of deep breaths and notice the outer edges of your body. And relax, feel your feet on the floor, feel your feet on the earth, and relax with every exhale. And now expand out, allow your awareness to notice. Expand out. And even if you don't know exactly what it is, what if your body does? Your body that you have been having with you all along. So, and also you can make that, if you are not used to this, sit down in nature or in a nice space in your living space and just practice this. Even in the morning when you get up, make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and practice this. It doesn't have to take long, like 5 minutes, all right? Relax and expand out. 10 feet all the way around you and also into the earth, 100 feet around you, 500 feet, 1,000 feet, 500 kilometers, 1,000 miles, 10,000 miles around you and into the earth and beyond the earth. Relax. And so from this space, Expand into the future. What if you don't only exist now? You have a past, you know that, but also what if you have a future? And what future have you been creating that you haven't acknowledged? Right? For artists, it can be so easy to say, oh, nothing is happening, nothing is showing up, it didn't work. But rarely ever we ask the question, like, what future have I been creating? What have I been creating that just simply has not shown up yet? When we say it doesn't work, and then we get angry and upset and we conclude even more. It's a conclusion when we say it doesn't work. It's not a question. And so that conclusion is actually stopping everything that we have been creating. It's actually destroying the future we have been creating. What if things are showing up in the future right now? And that doesn't make sense for you, right? In the future right now, how is this working? Well, just, are you creating future right now? Yes or no? And so anyway, this expanding out, like expand out this exercise and just relax into that space. You don't have to do anything about it. Just relax into it. What do you perceive? What if even paintings, for instance, as I see my painting behind me, both actually, what if they are also creating future? Have you decided they are sort of hanging dead on your wall, or they are piled up dead in your studio? What if they are not? What if your creations are alive? So where do they want to go? And you never take them. Where do they want to be shown? And you never do. Right? So what if nothing is dead? Like nothing is dead. What is dead even? Everything is energy. So is energy dead? Like when a tree falls over and it decomposes, is it dead? No, it's full of life. Nothing is dead. Where can we go from here? What future have you all been creating that you have never acknowledged? So if you just ask simply this question, what future have I been creating that I haven't acknowledged? And all the futures you have destroyed with your conclusions, are you willing to let that go? Thank you. Cool. So this is a different Monday morning inspiration. So please practice this expanding out exercise and let me know if you have questions. Let me know how it is going and what it is creating. It's really that simple. And what if you never conclude anything? What if you never decide it isn't working? And if something is not turning out the way you thought it should or could or might, just go around it and keep creating. Keep walking. Don't stop. Maybe you like to stop. Okay, stop then. Keep walking, keep choosing, and ask tons of questions. And if you don't know what question to ask what question can I ask here? All right, this is the Monday morning inspiration, and what joy of creation is possible? What joy is possible? And keep creating. Let me know what you are creating. Let me know if something is not working. Well, what if we can actually ask a question and change that? And also come to the creation immersion class if you would like to play for almost 2 full days. We start on October 19th at 2 p.m. and on October 20th we go from 10 until, I think, until 5 or something like that. I see you soon. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.